Hey everyone, it's Word here with another video. Looks like we just got donated to, first of all. Second of all, last season finished 1500 in the world at 59.48. Final day, I went plus 3 or plus 0. Okay, you can't see it there, but plus 320 minus 320. A little unfortunate, but you know, it's early season. We're going to have some fun here, and this is the army that I'm using today. It's going to be Lalo. I've been testing it against max bases, and it's actually all right. I'm not going to lie to you, it's not the best army in the game, but it does work, and hopefully we can find some strong bases today to show that to you. But yeah, that's what we're going to be running. This is on my king. This is my queen equipment. Warden's right here and my world champion right here. I'm going to show you guys how to use it in these next couple attacks, and army link will be in the description. Let's get it. All right, first attack is actually a decently maxed base, but I do like to look for flinger value. Even with this army, the flame flinger is just incredibly strong, so if you can find it, use it. I forgot about these army camps also. That's crazy. I just thought they were done for some reason. But I am liking a flinger at 6 o'clock because I can get a multi and 3 defenses. So I'm going to set one up there, and then, okay, I see a really good plan right here. Just going to check in case there's any sort of traps, Tesla, but also what's good right here is in case there is, I'm going to get this zap right here. I guess I missed the scatter shot with my first couple. Well, that's what I guess learning takes. I'm looking for an ice golem right here. There's a queen. I don't really want my, oh wait, he's for the black on queen to hit that giga bomb, but she is. That was kind of silly of me just to drop her directly on that, but it is what it is. I do want my queen to go to the left side, but it does not look at all like she's going to be going there. So I might have fumbled that, but yeah, it looks like my king might be going right here. I don't want to send him to the left. I wanted to get through that rage tower. That was my plan, because if I could get through... Oh, I didn't see the mortar deep in there. Hopefully that's not a problem. But I want my... let me pick up the royal ghost, actually, since I'm suing this side. But I wanted to go out and get this whole rage tower with my heroes, and then I could sui... or Lalo just around the base, but I got my world champion usually on these bases into the town hall or whatever is kind of between, so I'm using my king ability right there. Takes out a lot of value, actually. Queen, I've been using this invis vial. I think it's better because like I obviously really like the whatever it's called, clone and giant, but I find a lot of times the clone, you go to use it and it dies right away, and there's just no hope because whatever you're trying to use like is shooting you. You gotta be careful also with the haste. With the new update, the haste can pull you out of the warden, so you gotta be careful that you don't haste your loons too far ahead of the eternal tome. Also right here you see I'm allowing my troops with the healing tome. You can get through the multi-infernos, so you don't want to be spending too much right there. I'm gonna rage even though I don't need it, and this base is just absolutely slammed. I know it's not a solid base, but you see what I did right there, kind of dissecting this whole half of the base. I got the corner and this whole flat side with my heroes, and then I could get my RC into the town hall, and we wrapped it up. So I'm gonna make sure I have, you know, balloons to help clean up, since they do a lot of damage. They can really help. We're gonna try and finish on that army camp, but yeah, triple on attack 1. Nice, my RC is getting that core. Swagging 2 spells, and there's Lalo, 3-star on attack 1. Let's keep it going. All right, into the next one, we got ourselves a Town Hall 16. So you're going to get bases like this early season. It's just the way it is. And I'm just looking for a flame flinger around this base. I'm not really sure. I do like this left side a little bit, getting a single, but there's a scatter on the left over there. Not really sure. I don't think I see one that's too obvious. And so instead, I think I'm going to go for the zap onto this eagle and 2 expos, and then wrap around the base accordingly. So I'm going to hit the quakes right there. 7 zaps it's going to take. There we go. It goes down, so that's awesome. I'm going to get the baby dragon right here to try and, 1, help me get this royal ghost, but also funnel me into the base. So there's going to be my funnel right there, using the balloons to take out a builder hut. King's going to go in for the enemy king right now. I'm hoping these royal ghosts can take down that bomb tower, and it's looking good for that. They actually go and get the grand warden right there, and the bomb tower stays up, which does have my queen run out of the base. But I'm going to pop the king ability right here to try and get my queen back in, and it did. So that's fantastic. This ice golem was definitely a little late, but at least I can tank something with it. My queen's going to do very well outside right here. And, oh my goodness, of course, there's a billion Tesla outside the base for no reason. But I'm going to start my Lalo with a drill. Actually, I'm going to use the blimp again, because I think just based on this angle, my troops aren't quite going to go towards the town hall instantly. So I'm fine to blimp it right here. But yeah, we're going to get in. There's the queen ability with the invis vial. Warden's going to continue right there. I missed the blimp, but I mean, it goes out of it anyways. I kind of just wanted to hit the healing tome on my balloons, but I should have waited then in that case. Yetis are going to go absolutely crazy right here. I'm getting another lava hound in, since that one's probably going to die. Yep, it does. I knew it would. And then World Champion here is for the back end. I mean, I use it a lot of times for the core, but on this base, my Lalo was kind of going to the core. So, yeah, wasn't no use for it there. Instead, we're taking out a multi-inferno on the back end, which is a great use of it as well. And yeah, another 3-star on an under-leveled base, but you can see how it's similar to Fireball, right? Where you can dissect a corner of the base with this zap. You cut off the funnel, which I was hoping was like the baby dragon right there. So my heroes had a funnel, and then you wrap around accordingly, and yeah, we'll get a triple. All right. Ooh, a nice double invis base right here. So, oh, actually, never mind. There's a rage tower on that side, so we can zap the invis, which is nice actually. And then, yeah, I think I'm gonna try and blimp that rage section. I know there's a sweeper right there though, but that would be some very nice value. Unless I might just get my Royal Champion into there. I think that'll work very well and blimp the town hall. Yeah, I see the vision here on this base. So I'm gonna be behind the spitter. What do I want to zap? Okay, I think I'm gonna go for this zap right here. Getting this scatter and spitter. Okay, missed the spitter. Wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to hit it. So there's my queen, my giant, and then the ice golem to tank. King right here. So I wanted my Royal Champion for that other compartment, but I might just need her to get this fire spitter for me. Because I want to see... Oh, I don't have a poison at my clan castle. That's super weird. And of course, it's triple furnace. So I should have one. You see I don't have a spell. That must have glitched during this attack because I donated to myself this time. So someone must have donated at the same time. But that's super unfortunate. I didn't mean to pop the queen ability yet. But we're still going to be very good on this one. I'm just kind of keeping a little bit of an eye right here on where my World Champion's going. Because if she does go to Town Hall, I'm not going to blimp. Yeah, she is. Okay, so I'm going to go with the drill right here. You'll see me do that in some of these attacks, and yeah, it's a very good option as well to go supplementing with your Lalo. So you see right there, go get the Town Hall. Very nice. I'm gonna pop the Warden ability just for the healing tome as well, get me through this back end. And I got a bunch of headhunters coming into the base right there. And yeah, we're taking out a lot of this right here. I don't have a World Champion anymore, so don't have any support into that. And I don't know. We're slimming down a lot right here with what I got left, but I'm gonna try really hard right here. Gonna freeze the mono and queen, try and really get through this back end. Headhunter coming in right here. I'm gonna get a zap right there under the queen. I tried to get skellies with that, and yeah, this one's not looking too good, to be honest with you. I don't think I'm not getting any support into the monolith right there, and I'm not gonna be able to get it down. I got cookies running loose though. Maybe I should have used them a little earlier to help tank for my Lalo, and that might have worked. Queen's actually, she's going in right there, and she snipes that down. I think the cookies are going to get this. All right, good. We got our poison back on this one. And... okay, where can I set up a flinger? I see heroes kind of guarding the flinger spots, so... okay, I'm just going to go for a nice zap right here. Maybe onto that spitter, multi-scatter. I could wrap, but I do like to get the rage towers down. I'd wrap into one rage tower. Okay, I think I can see the vision on this one as well. This one's going to be a blimp base, but yeah, we'll hit the quakes right there. I think this one will be 6. Yep, there we go. And right here, going to get 2 balloons into all of those things. I got to get those troops down. You saw how much value they helped with at the end of the attack. Like, I really got to utilize those and get them spawned in for me earlier. So I know they're only temporary, but hey, I'm going to use them. So Royal Ghosts are coming in right there. And my Queen's staying alive. It's going to be an early Ice Golem pop, but I got another one coming in for the multi-arch and Rico. I should have put a little bit more to the right to get the Expo, maybe. Don't know if I would have gotten it, though, but Sneaky Goblin's going to push me back in after I go for the storage, inevitably. And yeah, I'm going to get a poison ready here in case the furnace comes out. I see a lot of archers right now, though. Oh my goodness, so many archers are still coming out. Okay, there's one furnace eventually at the end of that. Maybe I should have poisoned the archers and sacked the furnace, but I don't know. This is what I did right here. The archers are going to be very annoying, though, for my Sui. Like, who's baiting a Sui, for real? Like, this is really hard for me, and, you know, no one should be baiting this. But at this point, I'm not even sure, like, if I want to use a blimp because I have my World Champion for the Town Hall. But no, I'll go with the blimp. It is just a better option right here. I still got time to wait, so I'm going to let this cook for a little bit, let my Queen keep rolling. But I might use to cut up the funnel right here, the World Champion. I'm going to go pick up some cookies. And yeah, we're going to enter directly into this Rage Tower right here. So that's how I'm going to do this right here. 2 of those. And yep, there's the Warden ability to get me through this Giga Bomb. Unfortunately, I think my Blimp's going to hit it. Okay, it does get away though, so I do get a raged up Yetis under the Town Hall, which is very nice right there. I'm going to freeze the Minion Prince. Unfortunately, I was already going Invis, which sucks, going double investment right there, but it is what it is. World Champion's going to die, so I'm not going to save her anymore. Another Headhunter to try and get this Minion Prince. It's the only thing I really care about getting right there. I'm going to haste up these balloons because I just want to get into those Archer Towers, Teslas, all that air damage right there. So we do that. We cut off the funnel for my balloons to go through the core. And there's just kind of the monolith, so I'm going to freeze the monolith. I think that was a bad freeze, though, since there was a bunch of junk over there. Because now my queen's got cookies with her, and that's about it. But the cookies are good, so we'll see what we can do right here. My queen's going to have to run around the base. Yep, nice. Okay, there's a hole right there from the cookies. Awesome. So I'm going to wall break right here. That wall break's actually perfect, and I think it's going to live and hit all the way. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful wall break. And I'm going to hit Zap right there because there's 3 defenses. That's pretty good value for a Zap. And Giant clears that, so I think we're going to get this triple, which is very nice. Yeah, this one's going to be a 3-star, so very nice dissection of the base with Zap Lalo getting the 3-star, and let's get the next one. Okay, into the next base, and I'm looking once again for some Flame Flinger value. There's some heroes protecting, though. I don't really see much. But this one might be one where I let my king get hooked. I think that'd be very good value. Plus, I'd get a Sui through all that junk. So that would be a nice Zap value as well onto that Poison Tower. But I think I'm going to go for something a little deeper if I'm going to be going in right there. So I think what I'm going to do is actually go for this Zap value, which is also incredible right there. Okay, I missed the Spell Tower, which sucks. I should have gotten that. I think a Zap might get it still. Oh, no, it didn't. Great. So that was a big waste by me. But there's my king. I don't know if he's even going to get hooked right now because there's going to be so many event troops spawning in. But I'm going to use that right there to kind of reinforce my king back into the core. But I don't even know if that's going to work. I'm going to have to wall break him right there. Okay, no, he did actually turn in. I wasn't really sure about that. Now I got to plan a bit. What do I got coming out of the clan castle? Okay, it's a Super Dragon Salt Poison right there. But at this point, I've got a lot of value. My king's not getting hooked in, but I'll pop a good ability right there. I think I'm going to be lolling around the right side. Yeah, I'm going to pop my Royal Champion in right there to support my heroes, push my queen into the core. So on this one, I'm going to be going with a drill. So I'm going to get in right there. Freezing the Multi-Inferno on the entry. Another Headhunter in for the Minion Prince. Oh, they're going to get destroyed. You know, we're still fine, actually. Going to pop the Warden ability to get the Healing Tome entirely. That's the only reason. Get me through this multi and mono. I don't need to freeze right there because I have the Healing Tome, so that's what I got to learn. That was just a waste by me. Still getting used to this a bit, but I'd mentioned that earlier, so, you know, that is something I mean. Didn't want you to think I just did that because I was lying earlier, but Yetis, I don't want to die right here, but they might. Oh no, you get over the wall at least. So they're going to stun right there with the Diggy and, what's it called? The Diggy and the Battle Drill. It's actually not a bad combo, but, yeah, there is a enemy king right here. Unfortunately, that's going to be a little bit of a nuisance. Plus, all these firecrackers are going to come out still. So I'm going to haste some balloons in the back end right here to try and get this expo down just a little quicker. And yeah, we're going to clean up a nice 3-star right here. I just don't want to get the firecracker, but we will. But I think it's close to the last building we're going to finish on, which isn't too bad. Yeah, I think it actually might be the very last one. That'd be awesome. Look at that. Literally the second last. Oh no, okay, practically the final building. That's just textbook triple. And let's get in the next one. Alright, second hit of the day. Also a decently leveled up base. So this is at least, you know, okay, it's actually pretty rushed, but whatever. It's an alright base layout is I guess more what I'm saying. But on one like this, I'd be looking at a Zap maybe right there onto the queen and those 3 defenses. That's pretty good. And I think a blimp could be good on this one. But yeah, I want to Zap, I think, this queen side. And then I'll Sui, I think, this corner down here. So my balloons can go straight in through that flat side with the Eternal Tome. I really like how this one's going to look right here. So wait for this queen to walk around. I might have to wait a second or two, but that's fine. Okay, right there she does. I think 5, okay, 6 lightning take down this. I'm still learning a bit the amount of spells it takes to do certain engagements here, but there's the king or the giant just because I want it to tank initially so I can get the ice golem exactly where I like. But I do like the use of the ice golem a lot, and the 2 of them especially. Because look, this is going to get a very nice freeze. I'm just going to get another one even in for a deeper freeze. I don't know how that targeted my queen, but there might be a spring trap right here. Okay, there's actually not, so that's awesome. King's going to dive in. We should get that entire compartment. So now I'm looking to Warden ability with the blimp all the way into the core right there, and I'll rage up my Yetis and get that. So that'll be really nice. And Hoping my queen will turn in, but she might go for this elixir storage. Nice, she does turn in, actually. That's huge. I'm going to pop the king ability right there just to help funnel in. 2 balloons to take out that stuff right there. And yeah, as I said earlier, like sometimes you pop the queen ability and I just feel like it dies through ability. So using the Invisbile, okay, she died through ability right there. Actually, great not example, but that's because I missed that one right there. I wasn't paying attention, but yeah, we're going to get in right here. I know there is the sweeper, but I'm totally fine with that. I'm going to pop the warden ability right here. It just gets the healing tome on me at the very least, and it does set up this Yeti blimp into the core. So that's going to go take out the core, and yeah, I'm going to get the Royal Champion, I think, to go finish off that monolith, because getting out that part of the core is very, very helpful. And I want to get this minion prince, but I got nothing to target it right now since my headhunters are targeting a king. Okay, now they turn. My Royal Champion's still cooking over here on this back end, and the Poison Tower already went off, so we're looking good. I'm actually going to freeze the Royal Champion because she's the scariest thing left on this base. And you see right here is my Royal Champion just cooking through the base. I'm actually going to freeze this because I believe if I can get down this multi-inferno, there's nothing on the base, so I do got to get through it still. I'm going to zap the Royal Champion right there, the enemy Royal Champion. And I don't know if these balloons are quite going to get the multi-inferno, so I'm going to kind of rely here on my Warden. He's got Diggy on, and he's air, so he'll fly over this ricochet cannon. And yeah, I'm going to be relying on him definitely. I'm going to get a baby dragon in right here. I wanted to save it for this multi-archer tower, but I can't really because I kind of need the that clan castle, which has a lot of HP to be DPS down. So these wall breakers aren't quite going to make it. Diggy is dead, so it's just going to be up to my Warden, but I think this is already low enough HP. I'm pretty sure I got it low. And I'm going to make sure this multi-archer tower isn't shooting all its shots on my Warden. Come on, Warden. Can you get it? Oh, man, I don't think I'm going to get this one. Man, that's tough on this kind of base. I really wanted to get that. But, yeah, I'm not sure. I think Cinnamon Royal Champion was a little too early because I think those Yetis would have got that same value, so I should have waited. I mean, the Baby Dragon's going to get this right here, so it is just going to be a time fill because I'm not going to be able to wrap around to that storage. Actually, never mind. He dies. But it's okay. I mean, Zap Lalo here is for fun, and let's keep it rolling. All right, 2 more to go in Zap Lalo today. And yeah, see right here, we got the event troops. They're actually huge to pick up with the Sui. I've learned that over the course of today, so I want to continue with that. But this is a base I love to go for flinger on with Fireball. So I'm going to do a very similar thing. How do I want to do this? Because this is a very interesting approach. If I flinger right there. Okay, I think I've got an idea right here. So I'm going to set up my flinger that I usually do, which is to go for this entire right side. It gets some crazy value right here. And I use goblins actually to set this up because I mean, yeah, I'm gonna zap this other side just because I really like getting a fire spitter and a rage tower and a multi-arch tower. That's really good air value. But this does get some really nice value right here. The problem is that I'm gonna be suing kind of up at this same area. But I'm hoping that single doesn't turn and get me, because if a single is on me and I was about to take it down anyways with a flinger, that kind of sucks. But I think we're going to be far enough away from it. So I'm going to start my Sui, try and get in right here. Another Ice Golem, try and tank the monolith at the least. No, it doesn't do that. Okay. Well, that was going to be a tough one anyways. I think the King ability is about to go off on the Spell Factory. Maybe I can take it out. Nice, not waste the Spiky Ball on the Spell Factory at least. But yeah, on this one, going to be getting my King over to that side. My Queen, I hope, dives in. Nice. She's going to go get the Town Hall, which is perfect. That's actually exactly what I was looking for. And then I can start my Lalo into the behind this sweeper over here on the right side. So yeah, Queen goes and gets the Town Hall, which is amazing. And I'll probably just use my Royal Champion down at 6 o'clock, if I'm being honest with you. Just going to funnel out this mortar so I don't have to go through. I'll pick up the cookies right there at the bottom. But this one's looking absolutely insane. Absolutely textbook of an attack. Royal Ghosts are going to come in right here. So another Lava Hound to support deeper into the base. There's the Queen ability. Poison for the Furnace right here. And yeah, I'm going to sneak some Headhunters in. 3 of them in right there. There's the Royal Champion ability. Warden ability right here. Maybe a second or 2 early, but it's not too bad. I'm going to use the Lava Hound to go pick up the Giga Bomb, but looks like the cookies triggered it anyways. I'm going to get a freeze right there onto the Fire Spitter because that's the scariest thing on the base. And yeah, there's nothing left of this base. Going to get a Headhunter and freeze in for that Minion Prince just to be sure. But a very nice triple. I put some minions where the cookies were going. Oh man, I forgot about this. I'm going to get it. It'll just take longer. But yeah, base is absolutely smashed. The Flame Flinger is good. I mean, I don't know if it was really needed because it didn't do a whole lot before it, you know, went down. But I'm going to spend a zap right there since it's in my army, so there's no point holding it. It's not like someone has to donate it to me. But I'm going to pop a haste right here to get these really fast pups even faster over there. I was hoping to clip the Royal Champion. I didn't, but That's okay. We're going to get a 3-star right here on this base. And yeah, get into the final one and finish it off. Okay, final base is a little bit of a better layout. Double rage in the core. Okay, this one might be a nice blimp base, but I got to figure out, first of all, I'm going to get a zap probably on this. Yeah, that flame spinner is going to be scary for loons. That's a lot I'm going to tell you. So I need to kind of sui there. I'm going to get the rage in the zap right there. I'll sui into this clan castle. I actually really like that too, because it's the clan castle plus it's into the flame spinner. I can maybe get my RC into that section, and that'll kind of push me into the core. Yeah, I like that a lot. So let's do that. Right here, I'm going to hit this zap. Yep. So there's the zap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I only need 6 right there. That was a waste. But, okay, I'm going to get my queen right here at this corner. I really want to funnel out that wizard tower, but I'm definitely not going to get it because, yeah, it's going to take forever to get that down. But I'm going to take out this. Okay, nice. We actually did get it down right there. Did not think I had a chance. Baby Dragon, I think, was going to be good on this wizard tower. I was going to use it on the bottom tower, but turns out there's Tesla anyway, so that's good that I didn't. Please freeze the Rico. Oh, no way we didn't. So I'm going to get a nice golem in right here to help tank with the bounces so I can get a wall breaker in. It's not going to open up for my queen though, so that sucks a bit because I needed her to have access, but I got a king ability, so I'll probably have to use that. One headhunter is going to be enough for the king right here. I do want him to turn in, and I think he should right here. Please, king. Nice, that's huge actually, I'm not going to lie. Queen ability is going to go off right here. Gonna poison right there. There's the king ability. Just go get the flame spinner. That's really all I need you for. Okay, it's so weak right there, but I don't think we're quite going to get it with him. And my queen is going to be stuck on these ice golems, so I think it's going to stay up right there. Oh, it's so weak. Nice, we got her down. Okay, that's actually massive. Enter in right here. I'm going to pick up these cookies, because why not? They're going to be useful. Another lava hound, so we're already starting some cleanup right there. And yeah, I'm going to fly the blimp in, I think, right here. I could have maybe went with around the base with a, whatever it's called, battle drill, and then went in for maybe like the RC for the core is what I'm thinking now I could have done, but that's okay. Oh, what are my Yetis doing? Why did they just go all the way around and miss the rage spell? That's not great, but so I'm going to reinforce on the town hall right here at my royal champion because I'm not so sure I have anything else. I completely kind of whiffed any kind of value with my healing tome. There's nothing left alive for this warden ability, so that was really bad. Now I'm going to pop the RC to go get the core right there. My headhunter comes in with a freeze because I want to keep my warden alive. I'm going to haste right here for whatever balloons I have left, which isn't a lot. But I still think we're going to get the triple because there's just ground defense on the right. That's literally all that's left. So I need to get through this queen, and then we'll be fine for these balloons to clean up the back end. Don't got much, though. I got a cookie, though. That's going to help right there. I'm going to freeze up the air defense. I wanted to wait maybe for my world champion to not be invisible, but I also wanted to get the freeze under the air defense. So very good value right there. Look at my world champion even continuing still around this base. I want to try and snipe the clan castle. There's a goblin at the clan castle. Nice. And yeah, we're going to get a 3-star right here on this one. A very nice triple on the final hit of the day. Barring I don't time fail. I don't think I should, though. Yes, nice. I don't know why my Yetis jumped around the wall like that. That was super weird in the core. But Zap Lalo is strong, right? Like, I'm not going to tell you it's the most overpowered attack in the game, but if you're looking for something fun to play that's really good, definitely recommend using it. And there's a 3-star. And thank you all for watching so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.